Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. And you guys, Alipearl done sent me this 26-inch deep wave real HD lace wig, and you guys, oh my god, I just can't get enough. I can't get enough. This wig is so freaking pretty, you guys, and she looks extremely natural, and that lace was not hard to melt at all. Okay, so first I'm gonna give you guys a quick unboxing. Alipearl sent a lot of gifts along with their wig, which I definitely appreciate. So here is the wig here. Once again, this wig is from Alipearl Hair. This is their 26-inch deep wave 13x4 HD lace wig at 250% density. Now I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of that lace. That lace was very pretty, very see-through. Hello, it's HD, and it also came pre-plucked as well, which I was thankful for. Now the inside of the wig has the adjustable straps at the bottom. It also has the adjustable strap in the middle, and it also has 3 combs as well for a secure wig install. Okay, let's go ahead and jump on into this wig install. So of course I washed the wig off camera, and I also did bleach the knots just a little bit more to my preference off camera as well. But I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of the inside of the wig, the strap for a nice glueless install, as well as the lace as well. That lace came out really nice. So the first thing that you want to do is just add some makeup onto your lace. I like to just start with one thin layer. If I need to add more later on, depending on where I part the wig or like, you know, towards the hairline, then I will. But I normally start off with one thin layer. Then I'm going to throw the wig on and kind of just see how it's fitting on my head. Make sure everything's fitting secure before I cut off all the additional lace. So to secure this lace down, I'm going to be using this adhesive spray. You guys know I do not use glue whatsoever, so I use this lace adhesive spray, which works just as good. And I'm going to put a couple of layers of this. I wait until it gets a little tacky, and then I lay the lace down. Okay, you guys, so whenever you're laying your lace down, you want to make sure that you're not laying it like too far up. So that's what I was trying to prevent. So if you guys see me making weird faces, that's why. I wanted to make sure that I was laying the wig where my natural hairline is. The only issue that I have is that my edges come out pretty far, and I also have very thick and long sideburns. So I kind of have to finesse the wig to make sure that I'm hiding that properly. But we are going to add some baby hairs on this wig just so I can hide my own edges that's sticking out right in the front there. But I'll talk to you guys once we get to that part. Oh, really quick, just so you guys know, I am just dabbing some melting spray on top of that lace. The lace is pretty much secure now, but the melting spray is really just going to make sure that the lace is going to be melted, okay? And then I'm going to use the elastic band that Alipearl sent in the box, which is actually really pretty, by the way. I'm going to use that to melt my lace down, and I left it on for about like 10 minutes. Okay, lace is secure, and I'm sure you guys can already see how beautiful that lace is. That lace is a real HD, like invisible type of lace. I was shook, okay? So I'm just adding some makeup onto the edges of the lace. Now, from what you guys see, you might not think that I needed it, but again, I go off of what I see in person. So if I need to hide something, I'm gonna hide it, okay? But all I had to use was just a little bit of foundation. Now I'm going to section off my baby hairs, and I kind of normally go where like the arch of my eyebrow is. That's normally the areas where like if I need baby hairs, where I would put it. I'm gonna use my mini flat iron to curl it, and then I use mousse to really like do the swoop-de-whoop and make sure I get it in like the shape that I want it before I actually secure it with like some edge control or some gel. Okay, baby hairs are in place. Again, I only added the baby hairs because I needed to cover my own edges, but if you do not have like long edges like me where they are completely noticeable, you do not have to do all that because that lace just melted beautifully. Like it was giving scalp, okay? But you guys know when it comes to baby hairs, if I am going to add them, they're going to be the bare minimum, and that's all that I did. So as y'all saw, I just added some makeup onto the lace, and if you're wondering why I use my mascara wand, it's because like some bleach got on the hairs and it was bugging me, or like some makeup got on it and it was bugging me, so I just hide it with the mascara wand because it's black. So anyways, I'm sticking with a middle part today, but this is a 13x4, so whatever you choose to do with your unit, you go ahead and do that, but I'm sticking with a nice middle part because I wanted to keep it beginner friendly. And of course, I will be securing it with my wax stick and my hot comb, and make sure the top of that wig is laying completely flat. Alright you guys, she is looking good and she is giving scalp. So I did one side off camera. Now remember, this is a deep wave curly texture and this wig is 250% density. So right now she's looking pretty wet, but I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more about the density later on because it doesn't look 250% density, but it definitely feels like it. I actually prefer to keep my curly units toned down a little bit. This deep wave texture, it kind of has like the curls combined. So if you wanted to really like separate the curls and really make this hair full, you can do that, okay? It's just that I choose to keep it kind of toned down a little bit, especially because she is long. All right, so I'm just saturating the hair with some water and I'm going to finger detangle. Once I feel like each strand has a decent amount of water in it and each strand is evenly saturated, then I add the mousse to really just make the curls pop, which honestly I really didn't need to. I kind of just added the mousse as like a booster. The curls popped on their own. The texture of this wig is super pretty, and again, I really feel like you can get like a super full look depending on what you want. If you really want to separate those curls, you can. If you really want to fluff it out, you can. That is the beauty of this wig. I feel like she can go either way, but I loved how she looked when I was styling it because I like that wet look that curly wigs tend to have, and sometimes they lose them as they get dry. This one did not, and I'll show you guys that in a bit, but just so you guys know, the quality was great. I didn't have excess shedding, and y'all see that lace. That lace is beautiful, so this is definitely a well put together unit. Okay, so this is how the hair looked when I was freshly done styling it. So it was still pretty wet at this point, but again, I'm showing you guys that lace. That lace is nowhere to be found. She left the building, okay? But the curls on this is super pretty, and I'm just adding some mousse at the top just to get rid of any flyaways. But then I'm gonna come back and show you guys what the hair was looking like when it was like, I wanna say maybe 80% dry or so. Okay, I'm back. So the hair is pretty much 80% dry, and as you guys can see, she did fluff up just a little bit, but because of the way that I styled it and the way that I want the curls to look, it was still giving that nice wet look, and she was just completely pretty, just super pretty. But I'm gonna show you guys, of course, once the hair was completely dry, which is the same look that I had in my intro as well. Here we go. As you guys can see, nothing pretty much changed, and that's what I wanted. This hair is so nice and it's very versatile, and that lace is just amazing. So depending on what your preference is when it comes to curly wigs, I feel like you'll be able to get that with this one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will have the direct link to this wig listed in the description box down below. She is a goodie. Shout out to Alipearl hair, and I will see you guys next time.